Climate change is a failure of cooperation. I mean, cooperation is about working together, acting together. So it's really it's a doing word. We have to act to do things together for the betterment of a project or for a better outcome. And we're not doing really well on that. We've got lots of people defecting, as it were. They're not cooperating. They're going off and doing things for their own benefit. And so we need to cooperate to keep pace with the changes that are happening in the world. And I think it's no coincidence that we're seeing climate change looming as an existential problem, because we just haven't been working together to deal with it. And so it's running away from us. So I think we've got to get back to cooperation with people all around the world to work out how to find a way forward on this pretty challenging issue. My experience is this is where Cardano can come in to help move the needle on climate change, because it can help us build trust. And my experience with all of these processes, when we were just stuck in dark rooms where, in the boardrooms of companies and NGOs were hanging off their building, and we actually ended up getting the NGOs inside to talk, was that these talks, particularly on complex and very uncertain issues, we need data, and we need to be able to trust the data. And but if I do take climate action, if I do give money to a tree planting project or a soil carbon project, or I take some action on climate, I want to make sure that it counts. And I know that if I'm misled, if I give X dollars to a tree planting project and I found that the trees all died, or that they weren't in fact planted, I probably won't do that again. And there's been so much greenwashing over so many years that no one knows who to trust anymore. And I think this is a huge problem for climate action, for credible climate action. There are good projects out there, but they're struggling to get people to believe them, because there's been so many cases of bad projects undermining the trust and credibility of the good projects.